You're walking around your usual shopping venue when you see a man in a clown outfit beckoning to you. "Hello, friend," he says as he comes closer. You move away a little, not knowing what he wants, but as you do so, he tells you not to worry, as he's not selling anything, and that he has just opened a new burger bar, and he points to the building behind him, where a shiny, bright, new burger restaurant has clearly just opened. "We're a new venture, friend," he says, "so we're doing free burgers to chosen people this week only, just to get the word out. You know what I mean?" Seeing your hesitation, he puts his hand half over his mouth. "We even have veggie burgers, if that's what you prefer," he whispers, laughing. You think about it for a moment, but the man seems friendly enough, and the burger bar seems clean, so you agree to take him up on his offer, and he shows you inside. The premises are quite narrow, with tables running down the left-hand wall in booths, and on the right, the grill area and counter. There seems to be only one other person in there eating, and the man explains that it's just him, as he's the owner, and he's cooking and serving today, as he has staff problems. So you're lucky, really, as he can't cater for too many people all at once, and that's why he picked you out, because you're alone. You order your burger of choice, and have the strange pleasure of watching a man in a clown outfit cook it for you. Soon he brings it to your table, and it turns out to be surprisingly delicious. While you're eating, though, you hear noises behind you. You peer around the edge of your booth, and the owner seems to have pulled out a large screen blocking off your view, and it sounds like he's dragging something away. He seems to be taking something into a back room, and after a few moments you hear him return and close a door, and then he removes the screen that he pulled out behind you. He comes over. "Was everything to your satisfaction?" he asks. You smile and nod, and say a few words to show your approval. But as you speak, you notice that your cheek muscles feel tight. "Look at you," he says. "You must have liked it. You can't stop smiling." You put your hand up to your face and press your cheeks. They feel pulled, like your face is a little frozen. "Here," the owner says, "take a look," as he pulls out a mirror from his back pocket and puts it in front of you. You stare in disbelief when you see your reflection. Your face is contorted in a wide grin that you can't release. You try to turn your head to him, but your neck is now frozen too. And you find you can't move your mouth to speak. In fact, your entire body is becoming immovable. Everywhere except for your eyes. You strain to look at him, barely able to conceal the terror that is now rising within you. After many years of people complaining about my food, he says, I created a recipe that's guaranteed to please. It's like a blend of Botox for the body, you see. A subtle mix of many venoms to create the perfect burger that's always gonna put a smile on everyone's face. You try with every fiber to move, but it's hopeless. He goes away for a second and returns with the screen that he used before, which he then places beside your booth, so no one in the street can see you. Come, friend, he says, let me show you all my satisfied customers. He picks you up under the arms and drags you out of your seat and into the back room. It's dark, but then he turns on the light. And there, roughly stacked, almost filling half the large room, are dozens and dozens of bodies, frozen, their faces contorted in the same manner as your own. Some are clearly dead, but from the host of eyes squinting and twitching in the light, you can see that most are not. You might be my last customer in this town, I think, he says. I never like to stay more than a week. I have to spread that happiness around, don't I? He rasps as he throws you down on the nearest pile of petrified human flesh. He turns and goes back to the door. Look at all your happy, smiling faces, he says. It just makes me feel so proud. He lifts his arm and switches out the light. The door closes slowly as hundreds of eyes are frantically moving in their sockets in utter terror. Night, night, everyone, he says. Sleep tight.